cooking, and let's get cooking with Ninja, one of the #1 premium kitchen appliance brands the world has ever seen. What are we serving tonight? Well, we're gonna serve, how about wings? How about 10 pounds of wings? What makes this Ninja so different? This is not only one of their #1 best-selling appliances, the air fryer. This is a double stack air fryer. What if you could get your counter space back and cook 2 foods at the same time? That's right, because it's not a double wide, it's a double stack. For the first time ever, we're giving you 2 compartments in a Ninja air fryer, one on top of each other. It's like when they finally figured out to put your washer and dryer on top of each other so you could get the rest of your laundry room back. In less than half the counter space, you are getting double the food. That's right, double the food in half the amount of space. It's only 10 inches wide. You can even cook 2 foods at the same time and have them finish at the same time. You can cook 2 foods 2 different ways. You can do the air fry version. You could do the air broil. You could do a roast. You could do a bake. You could reheat your leftover pizza from last night's indulgence. You can dehydrate foods. 2 foods, 2 ways. They actually finish at the same time. It is that smart finish technology that Ninja is famous for. You are getting the last look at today's special. What are we doing? We're doing an incredible value. An HSN exclusive bundle you cannot find anywhere else. Just the double stack air fryer on its own is $249.99. Just the double stack air fryer on its own. We are including 2 additional air fryer racks. You are also getting the tongs. You're getting skewers for your kebabs. You're getting all the recipes and all the instructions you need to get started. It adds up to $275. Anywhere else, this is $275 purchase. Tonight, for the last presentation, your last chance, we're taking $125 off. $125 off. We have it on 5 interest-free flexible payments. Get it home for 30 bucks. Check it out. And we also have free shipping, but you are cooking with less oil, less fat, less calories. More great reasons to enjoy your favorite fried foods. We've got the original Ninja in our kitchen. Rochelle Lucas is here. How you doing? Good. Welcome back. Good. Rochelle Lucas has been with Ninja from the very beginning, from their very first infomercial to all the great years with us here on HSN. So she knows her way around the kitchen, but we have never, ever done a Ninja air fryer like this one.
No, we have not. I think I might have done it with you when we did the dual basket. But we always read your feedback and your reviews. And one of the things you said is, we love the dual basket. We just wish we had more counter space. So now we're giving that to you. We made it vertical. And so it's 40% slimmer, giving you all that counter space back, but it's the same capacity with 10 quarts. So you can do 10 pounds of wings. Both of these huge platters of wings we did in the double stack air fryer. We've got 5 pounds of buffalo wings, and we have 5 pounds of lemon pepper wings. This is wings 2 ways. So you are going to be ready for the big game with something that's delicious, that's easy, that's fun. We give you the recipe, we give you the photos and the how-to and how it works. It's just so easy. But we're gonna show you all the different things it can do tonight. And I think we've got so much to show you in the next 40 minutes. But what I love about it, Sarah, is I can cook 2 different foods, 2 different ways, and have them both done at the same time. And so wait till you see what I've got to show you next. So I've got a 5-pound chicken. We cooked a full 5-pound chicken in one basket, and then we also did the carrots and the potatoes in the other basket. So let me start with the carrots and potatoes.
Let's eat. Let me find out how many have been sold already today, and we'll keep you updated. This is our final presentation. If you hate using a traditional stove, you're gonna love an air fryer. We have a Ninja air fryer. We have the single basket. And we love our Ninja air fryer, but it doesn't do this. It doesn't have 2 baskets. And when we want 2 different foods in the air fryer, you know what we have to do, Rochelle?
Cook one.
We have to cook one, set it out, cook the other one. Finish the other one, and then we have to put the other one back to warm it up so we can actually eat 2 hot foods at the same time. You just did amazing roasted carrots and the most beautiful roasted potatoes, and you had them 2 foods, Two different ways, but they finish at the same time.
Yes, you can do up to 4 foods in this one. So even though you have 2 baskets, we're giving you those racks so you can stack them. And we also designed it differently. You'll notice that there's a little, I've got a whole 5-pound chicken here, but you see the little grate there? It's because we've put the fan and the heating element in the back of the air fryer instead of on top. And so because of that, we're able to circulate hot air and get your food cooked, even if you've got layered in 4 different layers. So I'm gonna pull out this chicken. This is a 5-pound chicken. Okay. Nice and crispy on the outside, tender, juicy, and delicious on the inside. I love that you're able to get these results with your air fryer. You don't have to heat up your oven. You don't have to wait for, you know, your oven to reheat. It would take about 15 minutes for your oven to preheat. But imagine serving this, you know, for your Easter dinner.
See how crispy that is?
Super crispy.
And that's the difference that an air fryer can do. Talk about why people love air frying.
Sure, so people love air frying, I think, because it surrounds your food with hot air. So when you're doing things that are traditionally deep fried, like the wings, and we can pull one of these wings out here so you can see how wonderfully crispy it is too on the outside, it's 75% less fat, the deep frying. But when you're doing traditional things like a roast, because it is a 6-in-1, so we'll air fry, air roast, bake, reheat, and dehydrate, it is basically saving energy by surrounding your food with hot air. And so that's what gets that crispiness. It's essentially like having a convection oven on your countertop that works really, really well.
I love it for the even heating. I love that you get all the crisp, you get all the crunch, you get all the flavor, and you don't have the guilt. You don't have the guilt because you don't have to use oil or fats or grease or butter.
Yeah, and look at how wonderful, tender, delicious, and juicy this is on the inside. It didn't dry out. It didn't get dry.
My fork in
Go
there.
ahead. This is a spicy one. I've got the lemon pepper too, but I love how tender it is on the inside. So it doesn't dry it out. Even though we are cooking with hot air, it's still going to kind of seal in that freshness and seal in all of those juices with that crispiness. So it's so easy to use. In fact, let me show you. We'll make some.
Give us a full tour.
We'll give you a full tour.
Everyone to see. If there's only one reason why you haven't already purchased an air fryer, well, first of all, they're the #1 best-selling kitchen appliance really in the world today, and Ninja is the leader in air fryers. They are always rated #1, #1, #1. If there's one reason why you haven't purchased one, it's because you thought it's going to take up too much space. And we have had 2 side-by-side basket air fryers in the past. We have never done the double stack. So now you can maximize your counter space and you can get 2 foods, 2 drawers. You can get this incredible 10-quart capacity where you can put a 5-pound chicken in each drawer or 5 pounds of chicken wings, and you can keep the party going. You can actually have 2 foods finished at the same time. You're gonna love cooking with this. It's over $100 off, $125 off. It is our final presentation. Which way you going? And you can see how easy it is to use because it has all the preset options.
It does, it does. So I'm gonna basically make a meal for 4. We could actually do 4 of these salmon fillets if we wanted, but I'm gonna start by adding the potatoes in the bottom here on skewers. So the skewers are something you are getting with your DoubleStack air fryer. So I'm gonna put 3 here on the bottom, and then just like this, I'm gonna put my rack inside and create an extra layer. Again, that hot air and the heat is gonna come from the back there, so we're able to add more when we want to add more. But if you wanna do less, you can do less too. So there is 1 basket ready to go. Now in this basket, we're going to do our vegetables and then also our Curtis Stone salmon fillets. And so I've got some asparagus, I've got some tomatoes, I've got my lemon here. We're just gonna give it a little bit of an air fry in there to get those extra juiciness in there. I've got so much asparagus.
I love asparagus in the air fryer.
Good. I love all vegetables.
So
Yeah,
good.
I love all my vegetables in the air fryer. It gives it a nice caramelization. I love to do broccoli in here.
They don't
potatoes.
get soggy.
They don't get soggy.
Have you ever steamed your veggies and they're just a soggy mess? And then no one wants to eat soggy vegetables, right?
These get caramelized.
Yes.
Yeah. And then we've got our salmon. We're gonna put it right on top. So you saw I've got 4 layers basically in there.
Okay.
So now we've got our salmon. This looks delicious, by the way.
I wonder if that's Curtis
It is.
Stone's
It absolutely
Faroe
is.
Island salmon. I wonder if it is our today's special, which launches officially in about an hour. But we'll give you the item number if you want to.
You'll get a first taste.
You will. You will get a first taste, and you will get an early way to lock that in because it's always very popular. And actually, was surprised when Curtis Stone first brought his salmon fillets, and he says you could put them in the air fryer.
Absolutely.
And I thought, salmon in the air fryer, guess what is our favorite meal?
I love salmon in the air fryer.
Salmon in the air fryer. What makes it so good?
I think it just seals in that crispiness on the outside. And whenever I cook salmon that's not in the air fryer, you know how you get those little white veins of like fat? It doesn't happen in the air fryer. It gets nice and crispy on the outside, tender, juicy, and delicious. And let's show you how to do that real quick here, so that way you'll be able to actually taste it and see. So if they can see the front panel here on the camera, I want to walk you through all of the buttons. And so once I turn it on, it will say hello, because we're polite here with Ninja. And then you have your selection of 2 baskets. So for basket 1, that's the salmon. So you can kind of scroll through here. There's 6 different functions, from air fry, air broil, bake, roast, reheat, and dehydrate. I'm gonna just scroll this until it highlights air fry. It already has it preset for 20 minutes, but I know it's not gonna take quite that long, so I'm gonna reduce it just to 14. Then for the second air basket, I've got air fry, air broil, bake, roast, reheat, and dehydrate. I'm actually gonna select bake, because those are my potatoes. And then it's at 350 for 15 minutes. We have our additional buttons down here. This is that Smart Finish technology. So I'm gonna hit Smart Finish and start. It's gonna hold this one until they're both ready at the same time. So it does the math for me, Sarah. I don't have to think about the math at the end of the day when I'm tired.
So you don't have to go, wait, if I put in the salmon now, I should start
12
the
minutes
vegetables
and then 20
4
minutes.
before
Yeah.
that,
All
and then maybe this one will go, and then maybe they'll come out at the same time, right? This is the biggest challenge when cooking any meal, and you're a foodie, you're a food blogger, you're a travel blogger, people love following you. I'm a very mediocre cook at best, but I'll tell you what I'm always intimidated by is that I'll start something, I'm like, oh great, the chicken's almost done, and I haven't even started on the rice. And I realize it's never gonna finish at the same time. With this air fryer, you could put in 2 different foods, you could cook them 2 different ways. The Smart Finish technology magically, poof.
Does the math for you.
They're done at the same time. You're not getting one food that's hot, one food that's cold, one food that you have to reheat in the microwave while you're waiting for the other one to come out of the oven. And when you put anything in the microwave, you know it gets soggy. It doesn't maintain its texture. You don't get the crisp, you don't get the crunch.
I'll even show you, we've got some pizza here we'll do in a minute. If you just want to reheat some pizza, it's great for that because it's going to get it nice and crunchy. We did this French toast from scratch. You could do it, you know, frozen French toast as well. And then we also did some eggs underneath. And so let me grab these here. We did some eggs and peppers.
Wait. Eggs?
Yes, eggs and peppers.
Eggs in an air fryer?
So we've done dinner, we've done appetizers, now we're doing breakfast. Eggs in an air fryer. And so we just cook the eggs. I mean, you could use ramekins. I like to use peppers because I think it's really fun and get your vegetable there first thing in the morning. But we even have more. I have so much breakfast food. Let me create some room because this is just one plate. And we have bacon and we also have our hash browns as well. And so I love that I can cook 4 different foods and even do them in different ways and have that Smart Finish technology make sure that they're all done at the same time. And so let me get the other basket here.
Okay.
We've got more breakfast items.
And you're gonna get all the recipes, the instructions, great little tips and tricks in the incredible Today's Special offer. Oh, you just made bacon in the air fryer?
We did bacon and hash browns at the bottom. Wait, do you see how many hash browns we've got here too? So we've got some bacon.
What's the benefit of doing bacon in the air fryer?
I love it because it gets extra crispy. This one I think I would have probably cooked for another 2 minutes to get extra crispy, but notice how it's not super fat. So it lets all that fat kind of drain down to the bottom. I put the potatoes underneath here, and so basically those potatoes are getting a little bit of that fat flavor before it dips down to the bottom.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Let me grab a spoon back here. Look at how delicious this looks. Oh my goodness. Look at that. So we basically did a whole breakfast. I've got more hash browns than I have room for on the plate. That is the capacity that you're getting with the 10 quarts. And so you're
feeding an entire family. I hope I can eat these things.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is so good.
So good, so good.
So good.
But imagine doing this on your stovetop. You would have to have a separate like pot or frying pan for each. You'd have to kind of, you would have to, like
time it all.
Time it all. And so that way you would never, you know, you'd also have to kind of babysit it. This I like because you can walk away. I mean, you could entertain.
That's another great point.
All of those things, yeah.
It automatically figures out exactly how much time it should take. Let me just show you everything that you're getting. We got an exclusive offer. This is our final presentation. At midnight, we launch Curtis Stone's Faroe Island salmon. In the meantime, you got to have a great way to cook it. Once we had an air fryer, and this is the God's honest truth, Rochelle, my husband and I consider that one of the best purchases we ever made. And we have the very basic Ninja entry-level air fryer that we bought years ago. It has one basket. It was worth every single penny. We use it more than we use our oven. And you can make so many great, wonderful dishes in the air fryer, and they turn out so tasty because of that wonderful circulation of air, where you get the crisp, you get the crunch, you get the texture, you get all the flavor, but you don't have the fat. If you've never tried cooking in an air fryer, I would love for you to try this. Look at how cool this is. It has 2 drawers. So you're getting the double stack, first time ever, which on its own is a $250 value. $250 anywhere else. We have the best price in the country. We have the lowest price that you will find anywhere. And we include racks, we include tongs, we include the skewers, you get the instructions, you get everything you need. A $275 value, you're getting for $150. Right now, if you order this Ninja value, you're getting $125 off. Come on in, find out what the Ninja community is so excited about. You can find the Ninja community on Facebook, on YouTube. There's incredible blogs and there's recipes devoted to Ninja air fryers. You will have a wonderful connection to so many people that love their Ninja. And can I eat the French toast?
Yes, go for it. Go for it. Actually,
I didn't
even put syrup on it. Go ahead and add the syrup.
I'll add the syrup because I like plates, a little extra.
We have plates here too and forks too. If you just want to make it into like a little Ninja buffet.
No, it's finger food.
There you go.
Oh my gosh, that's so good.
And those we made from scratch. Of course, you could use the like the freezer kind that you get in your freezer, and those end up being a little bit crispier. These have actually been, you know, like you make them from scratch at home, and so they're really, really good. They've got that nice vanilla flavor. And so we've got a nice dinner for 4, but 2 separate dinners. So this is where we've used that double stack technology where we have the racks. And so we've got a dinner for, this smells so good too, by the way. It's got a little bit of garlic in it. We've done some chicken with a bit of mozzarella and tomato, and then also some garlic green beans. But then we made the kids' dinner in the second basket. And so now we've got dinner for 4, but 4 different foods all done at the same time. So we've got our green beans and our chicken here. This is basket 1. Again, we're able to cook those 4 foods all at the same time because of that double stack technology, because the fan and the heating element are in the back of this air fryer instead of on the top of the air fryer, which is what gives us the ability to cook 4 different foods. And so now I've got the chicken tenders. These are also Curtis Stone, by the way. And then we've got French fries underneath. So here you've made a meal for the kids.
Can I move this for you?
Oh, sure. A meal for the kids, a meal for the adults, and then you've got it all done at the same time. So we've got our French fries, our
even if you
chicken
use
tenders.
it just to feed the kiddies and the grandchildren, because
Absolutely.
you know you're looking for little quick snacks, whether it's chicken fingers, whether it's little French fries, whether it's little samosas. I mean, all the frozen food that you love to either deep fry or put in the oven. You'll do it in half the time, and you'll do it with half the calories, but you'll still get all the flavor.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I've tried making French fries in the oven. Let me tell you what happens, Rochelle.
What happens?
Either half of them get burned and the other half are raw. I can't get that even crunch all the way around. Is it just me, or is it really hard to make French fries in the oven?
I think it's hard to make French fries in general. I usually like to do them in my air fryer. I really like sweet potato fries, and those to me get really difficult to do.
We just need some ketchup with that.
Put some little ketchup in there. We also, I think this is some honey mustard sauce for the chicken tenders there too. But look at this. We did a dinner for 4.
That's good.
For the kids and the adults, all in one, and that is with that smart finish technology. And so I love that I'm able to cook more foods. I love that we've changed the design. Here's kind of like a little overview of what it looks like. And so you've got your smart finish technology where you can cook 2 meals, 2 different ways and have them finish at the same time. And then you have match cook when you're using that full capacity of the 10 quarts and you want a 5-pound whole chicken, you know, but you want to do 2, or you want to do the 10 pounds of wings, then you can do that as well. But this is different in that we're giving you the racks. And so the racks allow you to layer your foods and do 4 different foods and have them all done at the same time as well. And so we're really giving you that extra. And Sarah, I don't know if you noticed, if we want to walk over here, we actually have the old one to show you the space saving.
And do you know, we also launched this one together, Rochelle.
We did.
We're Ninja sisters. We did the double, I'm gonna call it the double wide. Because this is what we did before. Double wide, same great capacity, same great features, or now the double stack. Let me give you the dimensions, or do you know them off the top of your head?
I don't know, I think it's 11 and something.
It's about 11 inches in width, so that's all you need in width, and then it's under 15 inches high. So it is designed to go underneath your countertop. So that's designed for all countertops, and then that's all you really need to know, because it holds up to 10 quarts, and for the first time ever, you can find a place for your air fryer. That's why if you have one appliance, I mean, besides a coffee maker, this is the appliance to have. I noticed that we don't turn on our oven as much.
No, it takes 15 minutes to preheat. I can have dinner already started.
How much faster is an air fryer?
So much faster. It's about 70% faster than a traditional large oven. So I love it. And also this one, Sarah, you'll notice as they're cooking, like this one's cooking too, they don't get as hot on the top. And all of that hot air actually releases out of the side instead of the back. And so I love it. I keep it under or on my countertop, under my cabinet all the time. I actually use my Ninja to hold up my wood cutting boards. It's a perfect place for it. But I love that double stack technology. You're able to do 4 foods, 3 foods, 2 foods, however much you're cooking, and have them both done at the same time. The baskets also work independently though. So let's just say you're making dinner for yourself or making a grilled cheese for your kids or for your grandkids. You can just use one basket as well. It works just the same, but we're giving you that capacity to entertain when you want to entertain. We're giving you that capacity to do multiple foods when you want to put a whole dinner on the table.
A reason to upgrade. Even if you already have a Ninja air fryer like I do, and we still look around the kitchen, it's still one of my favorite purchases we've ever made. The amount of times that we've used that, it has paid for itself over and over and over again. When you consider how much it is to go out for a basket of wings, how many times you would love to order French fries, but you decide, hey, I could actually have French fries and have them with less oil, less fat, less calories, and eat them at home and have a nice salmon fillet, or have a nice steak, or have a nice chicken breast, or have a nice piece of fish with it. The fact that you can make really great tasting vegetables in an air fryer is also a huge plus for everyone in my family, because we're all challenged with getting enough vegetables into our diet. And you might not like vegetables, and I'll tell you why. Well, you're probably like steaming them on the stove. They get soggy and they taste really, really bland, or you're overcooking them in a saute or sauce that's got a lot of calories, that's got a lot of extra sugar, that's got a lot of extra salt. When you put vegetables in an air fryer, you don't need much, right? How do you flavor them?
I usually just spray a little bit of olive oil on there. Sometimes I'll just do salt and pepper. I use a lot of spice mixes, like an Italian spice mix as well. But that little bit of olive oil just gives them that nice caramelization and crispiness that I really adore.
Yeah,
so
you'll get your vegetables in, you'll get a healthier option in, and you won't turn on your oven as much.
Exactly.
And you'll also be cooking food 70% faster. I mean, who wouldn't like to get dinner on the table in less than half the time?
Exactly. Like this steak, for instance. Look at the caramelization on the outside of the steak. We've basically done like a date night dinner here. And this is essentially a dinner for 2, but it really is big enough to be a dinner for 4. Look at the coloring on this steak. Look at the caramelization on the outside. Look at how perfectly tender, delicious, and juicy it is on the inside. And so we basically did the steak with the broccolini in one basket. And then I also have little bits of garlic as well. I'll leave a couple bites here for you, or grab a fork if you'd like some on the plate as well.
Say no more.
Little steak
I just happen to have this fork right here, right here. Let me give everyone a quick update. This is $125 off. This is almost 50% off the retail price. No one else has this value. No one is doing the DoubleStack air fryer for $149.99. And not only are we doing it for $149.99, we're giving you extras that you will not find anywhere else. Extras like we give you this tongs, and we give you the skewers. You get the instructions, you get the guide. Of course, we think we're the only one that's doing it on 5 flex pay and free shipping. So we actually say, hey, don't pay for it all right now. Pay it over the next 5 months interest free. And we do have some great reasons to shop today. I think we have that $25 VIP coupon code. I think I forgot to mention that, but here it is. Save $25 with this coupon code on anything you purchase with your HSN credit card. So that's for anyone and everyone who owns an HSN credit card. You get $25 off your purchase. And is it valid on our today's special? I really hope so, because otherwise you could use it toward anything else in our entire inventory. But this is the perfect time to get an air fryer with our incredible savings today. And also, just looking forward to great food. You mentioned we got the big game coming up February 9th. You'll have this in plenty of time for the big game. You love to host, you love to entertain, you like to cook quick meals for the family, for the kids, for the grandchildren. Nothing is faster and tastier than an air fryer.
That's true.
In my opinion, would you agree?
True. I agree. And so what we did here is a little surf and turf. And so I did the steaks and the broccolini in one basket, and then we did the shrimp in the other basket, and we used the rack to basically allow that shrimp, the shrimp to kind of get caramelized all the way. And we use the skewers for the shrimp too, and that is something that comes with it that normally doesn't come with it when you find it at normal stores. But I love it. I love this. This is a nice little surf and turf. We also did these little chocolate cakes. So these are little chocolate lava cakes.
Oh, so tender.
Along with it. So we've got a whole Valentine's Day dinner that you can do in your Ninja DoubleStack oven. We've got our shrimp, we've got our steak, we've got our broccolini, we've got our garlic, and we have dessert all in one in the DoubleStack oven.
Let's do another tour of the oven for everybody who's just tuning in. You're like, wait a minute, is that a Ninja air fryer? How often do we do a Ninja air fryer as a today's special? Like once a year?
Once. I haven't done that. We haven't done the double basket since we were home. So that was at least 2 years ago. Yeah.
So not only have we not done a double basket, we haven't even done a Ninja air fryer in a couple of years. And the fact that we're doing the double stack is really great. So where would you like to do your tour? You want to do it back here?
Yeah. I hear the salmon is done. So we can pull the salmon out, and then I can also do like a tour of the panel here. Let me grab a plate. And this again is that Curtis Stone salmon that you were talking about earlier. But basically, and then you can see when it's done, I heard the do-do-do while Sarah was telling you this. That's why I knew dinner was done. And it also has a cooling off feature, so it kind of runs that hot air through and cools it off as well. But look at how the salmon, and you know what, I probably want to add a couple more. This actually looks good. But I could add some more time to that too if I wanted to get a little bit more caramelization.
Let's do it.
But it's cooked. Do you want it a little bit more caramelized?
Yeah.
All right, let's do that. So let me show you how to use the panel, and we will add some more time to that top panel. How do our potatoes look good?
Yeah.
They look done. So basically, you're gonna hit the basket that you wanna choose. So I've got this in basket 1. I'm gonna select air fry. There's a dial here that goes between all 6 from air fry, broil, bake, roast, reheat, and dehydrate. It's at 390, which is good. That's the temperature that we want, but you can go up and down in the temperature as well. And then for the time, I'm just gonna reduce the time. We're gonna add 4 more minutes to this. And as soon as I do that, I'm gonna hit start and see how they work independently. So you can just use one. If you just want to use one, you can use both. If you want to use both, you just select the number basket that you're using. And then if you're doing 2 things at once, then you would hit that smart finish button or that match cook button, and that would kind of take care of the math for you there.
And I love my Ninja air fryer, but let me tell you, this is the perfect reason and the perfect time to upgrade, because if there's one thing that I wish it could do, I wish it could cook 2 foods at once, because I'm doing my salmon from Curtis Stone, and then I want to do my French fries. Oh, and then they're not done at the same time. One is getting cold while the other one's finally cooking, right? Or you're trying to do chicken and vegetables, or you're trying to do a lot of food for a lot of people. When my husband makes a lot of French fries, he has to keep putting in a new basket all the time. And then as soon as people eat them, he's like, wait, let me make another one, and he's constantly shuffling. Well, this gives you double the capacity, and it does it in half the space. Double the food in half the space, $125 off. We have the lowest price anywhere. No one else is doing this price on a Ninja air fryer. This is a national brand, so the fact that we partner with Ninja to go directly to the source, and we do something that's brand new and so rare to get as a one-day only price here at HSN, you do not want to miss out. You can order online, hsn.com, and if you're brand new to HSN, well, welcome. The more the merrier. We're glad you found us, because we do a lot of these big national brands. We had Bissell last hour. We had Bear Paw boots on sale. We had suede boots for less than $35, and now we're doing Ninja over $100 off. We have better prices than available at retail, and we also do it with all of your assurance in place. So we will give you a full money back guarantee. If for some reason you don't love it, you can return it. Also, we give you 5 months to pay this off interest-free. So you can make your first payment, take the next 5 months, interest-free payments until you're paid off. And of course, you're enjoying your Ninja Air Fryer the entire time. And you're getting great recipes. So they're gonna help you out every step of the way. It's really easy to look and say, oh, what kind of food do I wanna make? Do I wanna air fry? Do I wanna broil? Do I wanna roast? Do I wanna bake? Do I wanna reheat? Do I wanna dehydrate? You can do all of those things all in one machine.
Absolutely. So I like to say this is kind of like my dinner menu for the night. If I wanted to select what I want, we like to say rack, stack, and repeat. This gives you all the ideas, but we also give you the recipe book that really breaks it down step by step. This is the dinner I showed you with the chicken and the, you know, where we did the kids' dinner and the adults' dinner. This breaks that down for you, just how to do it. We also have the wings recipe in here for the wings 2 ways, where if you want to do lemon pepper wings, and then also buffalo style wings. So we like to give you all the tools as soon as you get this at home to be able to make all of these delicious things that we're making on air and to be able to make it in your own kitchen. With the Curtis Stone salmon, I have to say, I usually use our local grocery store salmon, which is smaller, and that takes 14 minutes. The Curtis Stone salmon, if you get that, that's probably gonna take about 18. So it's a little thicker. But of course, you can always,
piece of fish.
You can always add more time.
I can smell it actually right now.
It smells good. Let me take a peek.
We always have salmon at least once a week in my house. The Curtis Stone Faroe Island salmon fillets are coming up in about 28 minutes. You'll get to see Curtis Stone. He's gonna be at his Four Stones farm out there in California. But right now, if you wanna just jump in and reserve yours, it is available for you. It's a 12-pack. You get 12 of the 6-ounce Faroe Island salmon fillets. They're always very popular. They always sell out. Don't miss out on that great option. And what I love, and something that you made me think of just now, is that, you know, who can agree on what to have for dinner? Right?
Never.
Are you sometimes in the mood for something, but your husband wants something else?
All the time.
Or maybe you have someone who loves meat, but someone else in the family is a vegetarian, right? With 2 different baskets,
you can do two
different meals.
Absolutely.
I know there's a lot of different members of my family. Some are eating meat, some are not eating meat, some are eating eggs, some are not eating eggs, some are drinking milk, some are lactose intolerant.
Lots of diets.
There's lots of different diets out there. But I love that no matter what, you can cook both foods at the same time, and you can program them to finish at the same time. This is great if you're in an RV and you're in maybe an efficiency apartment.
Absolutely.
You need a place or a way to cook in a mother-in-law apartment, or maybe you've got sort of an upstairs, downstairs, you got a man cave.
You never have enough counter space, right? Even with my
I want
kitchen.
French fries in my bedroom. If you're getting
your
craving,
office, French fries in your office, French fries in your bedroom. But we never complain about having too much counter space, right? So we've designed this to give you back counter space. We've made it 40% slimmer than our traditional dual basket air fryer, and all we did was we made it vertical. So that way you have the same capacity, you have the same reputation that Ninja's known for. We just put the air and the heating element in the back, so that way it pushes that hot air forward into your food, and now you can double stack it to get 4 different foods done all at the same time. So let's peek at that salmon. I think it's probably about done. Oh, good timing, 6 seconds left. You're gonna hear that do-do-do, but look at how delicious this is done. I'm gonna bring this forward here.
Okay.
That's that do-do-do that I was waiting to listen for, but look at how tender, delicious, and crispy and juicy this looks.
This is my favorite meal. My favorite meal is salmon in the air fryer. I couldn't have planned this better because I actually did not eat dinner tonight because I'm here with you.
And look at how delicious these look.
Your fish will be so tender. It gets all that beautiful caramelization on the outside. So it's got that beautiful, if you put a little oil or just a tiny bit of butter or just a little bit of seasoning, that's all you need. But watch how flaky it is. You get all that flaky goodness on the inside. It just literally falls off
the best way to cook salmon.
The fork, right? And just little pieces, they fall, they just fall right into my mouth, except it's a little hot, so I'm gonna have to wait.
Fresh out of the air fryer.
Have to wait for a second.
Wait for a second. I'll give you some vegetables there too. Look at the nice caramelization on the asparagus. And then we also have lemon as well, if you want to squeeze the lemon on your salmon. This is a great meal to make on a weeknight when you're busy and you don't know what to cook, but you want something healthy. This takes less than 30 minutes. I think this took us a total of 18 minutes because his salmon fillets are a little thicker, but it's a great way to stay on that diet, eat something healthy. We always tend to go for the unhealthy things, and you can make unhealthy things healthier by air frying. It is 75% less fat, but now you're able to do
that
things like a nice salmon fillet in less than 20 minutes.
And you can just see, it just literally falls apart. And you know what I love is that you get all the flakiness, you get all the tenderness, you get all that flavor. I mean, you can see the steam just pouring right off. And it's like butter. It's like butter, baby.
Melt
just
in your mouth. So
rich,
good.
So good for you. I mean, salmon is full of omega-3s and there's no trans fats. And it's got lots of protein. You can order the salmon now. We'll have a full presentation in 25 minutes. But if you've not tried salmon in air fryer, you have not lived.
It's really good.
Even I was skeptical.
It's my favorite way to make salmon.
How many foods you could put in an air fryer, but it's really a convection oven, right?
It is like having a convection oven on your countertop. I always like doing salmon in my air fryer because in the oven, it always seems to just have that kind of like the bits of protein come out, like that little bit of whiteness, comes out of the salmon.
I hate that.
Yeah, I hate it when that happens to my salmon. It never happens to me in the air fryer. It gets a nice caramelization on the outside, tender, juicy, and delicious on the inside. Plus, it takes less time. I mean, in the amount of time that would take my oven to preheat, the air fryer's already cooked dinner. The air fryer took about 14 to 18 minutes to cook it. That's exactly how long my oven would take to preheat. So I love it. But we have one more thing.
Show me what you want to show us in the next 4 minutes. So you're cooking
some more appetizers.
You're cooking more food in half the time.
We are cooking more food in half the
time. You're cooking double the food in half the time. So you're taking up half the counter space that the previous version did. Oh, you're killing me now.
Mozzarella sticks. We went from healthy to not so healthy. We got to have balance here, Sarah.
But let's put it in perspective. They're not deep fried.
They're not deep fried. They're not deep fried. They're air fried. So that crispiness on the outside is 75% less fat than if you're deep frying it. We've got some marinara sauce there as well. But you can do all of your game day apps
Let's see how cheesy they are on the inside. You get all the crunch. And, even if you have a way to cook with an oven, you sometimes don't get even cooking. Maybe one rack is a little bit, raw and the other rack is a little bit burnt.
That's a good cheese pull.
You get all the cheesy goodness on the inside, but you still get that crunch. You still get that flavor. Anything breaded is amazing in the air fryer.
Oh, my gosh.
Anything with a panko crust, air fryer, right?
Amazing, absolutely. And that cheese, I mean, you can't resist cheese. We'll all be having that tonight at midnight as our snack. We've also done some air fried pepperoni, because for me, the best part of pizza is the pepperoni when it gets a little crispy. So what we did is we kind of stuffed it with a little bit of cheese. So it's 2 pepperoni pieces with a little bit of cheese, and then also just air fried to make it extra crispy. So I'm gonna grab a plate here on your left, pardon my reach, and then I will put these on a plate here so you can try these too. So we've got all of our game day snacks, basically. We've got our fried pepperoni, we've got our mozzarella sticks, we've got 10 pounds of wings. But then when you want to eat healthy on a weeknight too, you can eat healthy on a weeknight too. You can do your, actually, let's walk through everything. We've done a lot tonight.
You know what I love, Rochelle, is a lot of us eat by ourselves. Let's be real. Most households are just 1 or 2 people. You can feed a family. Does a family even eat all at the same time anymore? My nephew's at basketball practice. Someone else is practicing piano. Someone else is on their, newspaper route. Whatever, it's getting everybody at home. This is the perfect way to cook for just 1 person.
Yeah, it's true.
This is the perfect way to cook just for 2 people. You don't have to turn on the oven. You don't have to heat up the entire house. In the middle of summer, the last thing you want to do is turn on the oven.
That's true.
Right now it might feel nice, but the last thing you want to do in the summer, so you're using less energy, and you're cooking everything faster, and you're cooking it in the power of a Ninja air fryer.
And even if you are just cooking for just 1, we do have a reheat function. So you can always cook a big batch and then reheat as well. So we did a 5-pound chicken with our roasted vegetables. So we've got our carrots and our potatoes there, perfect for Easter. We've got 10 pounds of wings. So we did 5 pounds of the buffalo chicken wings and then another 5 pounds of the lemon pepper chicken wings. So that recipe is included once you get it at home. We also did our salmon dinner. You saw me do that from start to finish, where we did our salmon fillets with our asparagus. I think we've got some potatoes back there too I forgot about. We have a whole other basket. There's so much in here. So we also did some little potatoes.
You're gonna forget how much food that you cooked.
I know, that's exactly
the one caveat.
That's exactly how it is. And so I've plated 2 here for these 2 dinners, but then we also have some leftover. And you're getting the skewers.
You're getting these fabulous tongs that she's using. Those are extras. Let me just remind you everything that you're getting. And you're getting the Ninja air fryer, which on its own goes for $249. Everywhere else, this is the best price. This is the lowest price we could find anywhere. We have the best price on the Ninja DoubleStack right here today on HSN. Don't spend $275. Now, if you did, you would still love everything that you got and it'd still be worth it. But I got a better idea. Here on HSN, it's $125 off. You can't even take one family out to dinner for $150.
That's so true. That's so true.
If you go to like a typical mid-tier restaurant, you know, it's 20 bucks a person. By the time everybody gets their drink and pays the check and the tax and the tip, let me tell you, you're easily spending $150 at a restaurant. You could feed an entire family. And you use it once, it's paid for itself.
You'd spend that on those wings if you went out on game day. 10 pounds of wings, that would be just as much.
Okay, we made a 5-pound chicken with roasted potatoes and carrots. We made 5 pounds of wings in 2 baskets.
So 10 pounds total.
10 pounds total at the same time.
We did our salmon dinner. We also did breakfast here. We've got donuts. We also did a dinner for 4. Where we did the tater tots, or not, I'm sorry, not the tater tots, but the chicken and the French fries.
Hang on. We gotta wait for the camera to catch up with you.
Come on over.
Come on down.
So we did our dinner for 4 here. So we did 2 different styles of meals, 4 different foods. We did our green beans, our chicken tenders, and then also our French fries, all in one with that double stack technology. We also did a Valentine's Day date night dinner with our surf and turf with the steak, the shrimp skewers, a little bit of our desserts here with the chocolate cake. I got distracted because it looks so good. And then we also did our mozzarella sticks and all of our game day things. We didn't even talk about this, Sarah. It also dehydrates. So you can make your snacks with a dehydrator. And I just want to show you again, since we're on this side, the difference. So this is that dual basket air fryer. And all we did is we took this and we made it vertical. So we made it 40% slimmer to give you back your counter space, but still give you that capacity. And we did that by putting the basically all the air fry functions are in the back, pushing that air forward.
Brilliant idea.
Isn't it great?
Leave it to Ninja, the leaders, the pioneers, and great appliances. So look at everything that this can do and think about all the different ways you're going to use it. And I will tell you what, this is the best time to buy a Ninja air fryer. First of all, the first time that we've done the double stack, let me just show you everything that you're getting one last time, because we're going to move on here in a moment. And remember, we're going to launch a new Today Special at midnight. So this is our last presentation of the Ninja air fryer. Double stack, 2 baskets. You've got 2 roasting racks. You've got 2 trays. You've got the tongs. You've got the skewers. You've got all the instructions. You've got recipes and lots of inspiration and motivation. And you're saving $125 off. No one else has this price. This is a $250 machine. Only here at HSN can you get it for $149. So thank you so much, Rochelle.
Thank you, it's been fun.
Oh my gosh, now you can finally eat all this food that you've been making. Save me one of those fabulous donuts, will you? I mean, everything just looks delicious. Everything is tastier, healthier, faster, easier in a Ninja air fryer.
It is. Thank you so much.
Rochelle, great job. Okay, so you can order yours online right now. It's right there at the homepage, hsn.com. We're very, very busy. 891-581. And maybe you ship that to a friend. What a great idea. My name is Sarah. I do want to say our thoughts continue to be with our customers.